before you create your vision board, I need you to watch today's video because it will change the trajectory of the next year. First and foremost, I feel so passionate about this topic because you guys know that I love to manifest. You guys know I love to script and journal. And before you create your vision board, it's imperative that you write your vision down. God tells us to write our vision down and make it plain. And I know I talk about this in so many videos, you guys, but I need you to really feel into the emotions of receiving your blessings. And before you do that, you need to write them down. So get a journal, write down your vision, make it plain, feel into the emotions of receiving this blessing, and you will get what you want. Okay, so first question, of course, where do you see yourself a year from now? That's what you're gonna ask yourself when you are creating your vision board. You're gonna have all these ideas, you're gonna clip some Pinterest photos together, and you're really going to curate what you want the next year to look like. But before you even start to curate that, there's a few things to understand and ask yourself. The first question to ask and really evaluate is, have you created a space for your new blessings? And it's imperative that we do that, right? Whether it's, you know, cleaning out your car or deleting some old photos, maybe some contacts. Delete everything that no longer resonates with you, you guys. I actually just did a whole clean out of my closet because none of the clothes resonated with me anymore, and I'm sure whoever I'm going to be within the next year is going to be very thankful that I made space. So what do you need to create space for before you even decide that you're ready to receive all of these new blessings? Sorry if you hear someone's dog barking outside. They got something to say, okay? They have something to say. So the next thing that I want you to ask yourself is, can you prepare to see it before you receive it, right? So when you are creating your vision and you're writing everything down, there's an active faith that you really have to tap into to know that whatever you're putting on your vision board will come to fruition before it happens, right? That is the best part of creating a vision board or writing down your manifestations. It's truly having that faith. By preparing yourself for all the abundance and everything that you want to receive, you have to sacrifice, you have to have faith, and you have to truly know in your heart that God knows your desire. Also, maybe ask to deal with some trauma that you haven't dealt with because it can't come with you in the next season. Another thing that I really want to mention to you guys is the vision that God has for you should scare you. And that is the one that is meant for you, right? So for me, my vision, of course, is YouTube full-time, creating this platform and creating content. That scares me, right? Because in the season that I'm in right now, it's like there's so much uncertainty, but I'm diving into the vision because I know that God is working through me for you guys, and we have created such an amazing community. And for that, I know that my vision is not my own. I'm just gonna see it through no matter what, no matter how much we grow and wherever we go. I know that this is my passion and purpose aligning, and I want you guys to have that experience in the upcoming year, in 5 years, 10 years. I really feel like God is calling on all of us to truly live our God's dream. And with that, you have to go inward, figure out what's going on, what you need to figure out, what you need to prepare for before you head into that next season, okay? Something else that I want us to realize before we start acting upon creating this new life and this new version of ourselves is recognize what God is doing in your life today. Look around and see all the blessings that you have, because I think that we can sometimes get so comfortable and so used to receiving blessings and being in God's presence that like we almost take it for granted. And I don't want us to do that, because where we're going and where we're headed requires so much gratitude that we have to be able to be so present that we recognize that God is working every single day. You're probably a different person than you were 6 months ago, and that's because God is working through you, right? Like I am talking to you through this camera right now because God is working through me, and it's a passion that I feel in my heart that I need to get this word out to y'all. And by even acknowledging that means I'm able to recognize what God is doing and that He's working through me. Okay. So this next one might hurt some people's feelings, and I don't need y'all to come for me. It's not intentional and there's no malicious intent, but I need you to stop wanting to be average, okay? God does not want us to be average. His visions for us are not average. And so before you create your vision board, I need you to understand that the dreams that you want to obtain, if you can do them without God, they're too small. I'm sorry, you heard it here first, but they're too small. God's desires for us and what's in our heart should be so extraordinary that you know you cannot achieve it without having faith and without prayer. And this is something that I've honestly done in my life. You know, I would think so small because one, I didn't want to be disappointed, but two, because it was only things that I thought I could achieve with my power, right? So let me give you an example. My YouTube channel, right? Like after I hit a certain amount of subscribers, I was like, oh my gosh, I hit 100. Oh my gosh, I hit 1,000. Cool. Like I was just like, I achieved my goal, but my goal should be 150,000. It should be 500,000. And that to me is so terrifying and scary to even think about that. But if that's something that I truly feel is in my heart, God can help me with that. Something that I do want to leave you guys with is our actions today will impact what God can do tomorrow. And so this truly means showing up, intentionally reinventing yourself. Whatever you put on your vision board, and maybe it's you want to lose some weight, you want a new job, you want to try a new style, whatever it is, that comes with work. You have to internally figure out who you are, show up every day, becoming a better version of yourself, and that will impact what God can do in your life tomorrow. And so I want us all to really understand that we are co-creating our world with God. We can't do it alone, and He needs to know that we are ready to receive it. And honestly and truthfully, you guys, I have this channel because God gave me a vision. I decided to run with it, but all the things I'm achieving in my life, I have written down. If you guys haven't seen it, I do have a scripting success video, and I'll link it up here for y'all. But that video will show you guys just how real writing down your manifestations, writing down your vision, is so imperative. But the reason that I feel so passionate about everything that we just discussed is because on this channel, we are a community, and I want us all to be receiving our blessings that God has for us. And so that's why I'm telling you guys, and I know I talk about it all the time, but write down your blessings, write down your vision, make it plain upon the tables, make it known to everyone that can hear it that your vision will come true, and He will run that reads it. That's you. That's you, okay? I hope you guys like this video. No matter what season you're in right now, I really want you to tap into the faith that what you want, the vision that you have that God has given you, will come true. And if you feel like you're losing faith, I definitely have a video for you guys, 5 tips that we'll go over on how to find that faith again, because it's really imperative that you have that faith and trust that what God wants for you will come to fruition. So now that you have all this, go ahead and create your vision board. I'm so excited for you. Feel free to comment down below for everything that you want to come to fruition. And if you're watching this and it has come to fruition, I'm so proud of you. I love you. Keep working, keep grinding. We're just getting started, so I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.